we need to select SideQuesting's game of the year, and there were a couple games that I'm looking at my list here that showed up on everybody's lists. Sea of Stars and Alan Wake 2 seem to be on everybody's
Pizza Tower.
Pizza Tower.
Sea of Stars is not on my list.
Yeah. Mine is it I want to play list. Yeah. So those games. So I'm I think out of those two or so,
I know CSRs was the game I beat, and it is not more deserving than the alternative. So
then Alan Wake 2. Do you think Alan Wake 2 is more deserving?
I think.
Okay.
Pizza Tower 2 it is.
Zach, how do you feel?
I think it's either Pizza Tower or Alan Wake 2. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that.
Taylor, you were gonna say something. I'm sorry I cut you off.
No, that's I was just gonna ramble because it's what I do. But.
Like, so the indie in me wants to give it to Pizza Tower because it's an indie game made by two guys, like just random dudes.
Yeah.
It's also a game that I've watched for like 4 or 5 years, so I'm invested in that. But also, Alan Wake 2 is a like art house video game, and that's also really sick. So
yeah. JJ,
listen, my favorite game period of this year was Alan Wake 2. Yeah. So I will, as much as I want to give a participant like the silver medal to, I want Pizza Tower 2 in the same post. I want it to say Alan Wake 2 is our game of the year with a silver medal.
because it killed Pizza Tower with a crowbar.
Yeah.
Out of those games, I only played Sea of Stars. I want to play Pizza Tower. I want to play Alan Wake. I'm going to say this: I want to play Alan Wake more than Pizza Tower because I played the first, and I've been playing Control, and I just feel like after that dance number, and after Zach telling me a little bit, oh shit, oh now I know what this game is, and I know enough about what's going into this game. Again, haven't played the game. But never heard of this. You gotta check it out. Pizza Tower.
It's you're missing. Yeah, it's
both games. These are both games that I want to get. I love giving it to the indies. I think we gave it to an indie last year, right? With
Tunic.
But I am way more intrigued by. I feel like Pizza Tower is a little bit more straightforward. I think Alan Wake 2, the art house aspect of it, is what is like.
Well, and also Alan Wake 2, there's like nothing that's ever existed like that. So it's also like there's Pizza Tower exists in other forms, but Alan Wake 2 is never going to happen again ever. Like that's just like
hasn't happened before, won't happen again. It is the experience of the year.
So we're show me your hand for Alan Wake 2. Give me a hands up for Alan Wake 2. Hands up for Alan Wake 2. Okay. All right. Well, let me share something here. If you guys are excited, then the winner by default is Tears. No, I have a GOTY. Wait, fan. Where's my little overlay here? God, of course I freaking did. I not save it to my desktop? I didn't freaking save it to the desktop. Hold on a second. Hold on, everybody. Hey, so how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a really nice night.
Hey, Dally, guess what? The Rock came back on Monday Night Raw and challenged Roman Reigns to WrestleMania.
Oh, nice! Of course, totally good stuff.
Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 comes out in a month. How's that for you?
Yeah. What's everyone's most anticipated game of 2024?
We'll get into that next week. We'll get SideQuesting's Game of the Year 2023 is drum roll.
Yay!
Alan Wake.
Did I tell you when after?
Boy, it was a horrible way for me to do. I should have had this all set up better. But
after our game awards stream fell apart because I was at the zoo and I didn't get back fast enough, and Sam was like, "I'm tired of doing this," so I went and I hung out and I watched it with some friends, and Alan Wake 2 kept winning awards, and I came in and they were like, the fuck is this Alan Wake 2 game? Why does it keep winning awards? And I don't know. It's like, I guess that was like the moment. That was my time of the year where I was reaffirmed. I was like, oh, I guess I'm still too into video games.
Yeah. No, my favorite thing about this Game of the Year awards or the Game Awards is I'm on TikTok a lot, so I see a lot of gaming stuff. Sure. But people were mad because people on TikTok thought Spider-Man 2 deserved it over Baldur's Gate 3, which is it's just weird to me. It's like you thought Spider-Man was second when there's Zelda and Alan Wake 2.
Listen, it was on my list. I like the Spider-Man.
Yes,
I like playing that game, but Jesus Christ.
It's not, no. But it's just like weird to me to see people like Spider-Man 2, this is the gameplay, and they show a cutscene of like Miles flying through a building.
Yeah, it was the opening cutscene with cool. Sandman, yeah.
But like Baldur's Gate 3 is also a real video game for one, but like
I don't even like Baldur's Gate isn't for me, and even I would say that like Baldur's Gate is definitely well deserving of that video game of the year award because it's game as
I don't even know how Yuri, who's the voice actor for Spider-Man, I don't even know why he was nominated for voice acting. Like he just talked normally, like how he normally talks.
One other thing I'll say is that I saw this blow up. It was, I mean, mostly just because I check Reddit every day to keep my mental to keep my mental health down. I want to make sure that I don't get too high. But like people were like up about the fact that Cocoon won debut indie over Pizza Tower. And like
correct.
Well, I mean, like I get where they're coming from because like it's like from the people who made Limbo, and they're like, why are they winning? Because people are like, because they don't get it. But also that they were like, what is Cocoon? I've never heard of Cocoon. I've never even heard of Cocoon. I'm like, bro, you're talking about Pizza Tower winning over Cocoon as if like Pizza Tower is like this mainstream game that every single person was talking about.
Yeah.
And I feel like they were both, I mean, no, I mean, it was. But it's just weird that like, in what weird dimension am I in? Like the answer, of course, is that it's like influencers and streamers that like I just don't know what the deal is. And people played Pizza Tower, and people probably didn't stream Cocoon because, to be quite honest, Pizza. Yeah, I mean, like Pizza Tower is a game that you can stream, and Cocoon is a game that you kind of don't. And I was just like, it was just weird to like go into that, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening and why you know about Pizza Tower but not Cocoon. Because they're both kind of like really cool indie games that just like if you're a person that are like Pizza Tower is a really cool indie game and I like indie games, and then you're like, I don't know what Cocoon is, that doesn't make sense to me, and I didn't get it.
And like Cocoon was like plastered all over the Game Pass homepage.
It was weird. I was just in a weird microcosm, and it like kind of like flipped me out a little bit, and I just had to share that moment.